Hello, my name is Alexander Baizuku, Applied Computing third year. Today I'm going to walk you through my second project assignment. Uh, so this is a responsive web app, and then we are going to use the back end. This is the back end here that we had on the CA1, and then this is the front end we use the both Vue.js, and we use on the back end we use the REST API. So what I'm going to do is kind of a little we are going to come back a bit on the REST API. On our REST API here, you can observe the root here. My root we can delete. You can add a file, you can add a donation, you can put a rate, and then you can delete a donation. And we had that working, and we are going to test later on. It's just to show you some little changes that we had done here in the back end. So if we go back to the model, and then we go to the model here, the schema food bank was not having this one. So we had to add a little bit of we had to adjust it again a little bit so that we can have everything on one page, because the way we did it before, it was like, see, we were using MySQL database. This is not MySQL database, it's MongoDB. Yeah, and we are using nmap to not nmap, sorry for that, mlab to do it. So now that we are done, I think I have, that's the only, no, another change that we made is we require the cause. Cause is a kind of a little API that facilitate the transaction of our file into HTTP. So we are not going to test our file. We are not going to use Postman anymore. So it will be just it will go directly, because we are going to combine cause and then fetch. Fetch help us to fetch our file, and then fetch is a native API from app that use the same using the same ideology like as Axio. So they are in the same WhatsApp group, if we can say it that way. They're in the same group, so they act in the same manner. So search um first here you have the role of Axio, if you can look at it. So I will go through now and show you where we use it and then how it works. So when we'll be testing, you will know how we did this. So now that we are working, sorry, my apology. Now that we are working, this is our one of the form. This is the form, donation form in Vue. When I will run the file, you'll see how it will be presented. And then we have our donation. They are all under components. So we have how many components? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 components here in this project. So, and the color that you see there is just to show you that the combination that we did. So we had to do we have a home page, and then we have a login system that we actually is not functioning, but it's still there. We are going to upgrade it later on, but for now, let's go ahead and let me show you how we did this. As you can see, these are my sorry now we have both file open here. In my I need to, for the file to work, I need to have the backend on. Otherwise, it's a waste of time. I won't do anything. So it will just be as a game without a player, or without a PS without the player, or so it will just be like that. So let's run the backend. Now that we are sure that the backend is running, we are going to open. Sorry, now I need to close. I used it before. We are going to use Internet Explorer. and then we run our backend is running on the localhost 3000, as we can see, confirming that it's working. So we can see that it's really working by testing it again. Food bank, no, sorry, slash food bank, the schema, food bank, the collection food bank. We have our collection exists, that you can see. These are what we have in the database for the moment, at the moment. So now to run our front end or our Vue project, so we go ahead and run npm serve. This will run our project. This will run, it will take a little bit of time. I think that's it. I think it's npm serve. Yeah, it's npm run serve, sorry. So it will take a little bit of time. Waiting that it's loading. It's loading. Now that it's loading, the message will pop up to tell us that to direct us where to go. Now that we are waiting for it, let me see where put it. This project running now. Project is running, and we go to App Vue. While it's still, so it's taking time. Now. I wanted to show you something here. Our project is still running. Let's see what is going on. Yes, the thing is on now. Let's go to we open a file in the project in in GitHub. They open localhost 8080. Yes, so we have the two project on now. So as you can see, this is the back end here, and then this is our donation, the donation page. Let me make it bigger so you can confirm that both are running. And if I just do this, you see that before I add we made some donation here for testing purpose. We can still add one or two donation to make it. We can make a donation, and since David is our leader, we will use David as to test. So David is Waterford, and then giving mail, donating mail to let's say out of the mail to 15 students of WIT of each class. So David can rate himself, or we can rate David at 250, and then we will just choose not vegetarian, not we just choose gluten orders, because any 15 students we cannot be sure that the 15 students will eat the same food or the same meal, and then we submit. As you can see, food banks are successfully added. Now if we go here, we see that David is down here, and you can see this. You can just add automatically David here. You can just rate automatically. You can add a rating here automatically, and we can still, if you go back, if I want to delete this one, I can delete. You see, we can delete a donation. Another thing that we can do, we can filter donation by gluten. Let's say we have one, Let's say we choose another one, vegetarian. So we still have one vegetarian. And what if you go with vegan? None. If you go with others, see we have two. Since that, and then we can choose them, we can filter them by ascending order, so or descending order. Now it is on this ascending order. Let's put descending order, you see, greater than, you see, and then it compass, like you can see, this is the project here, and this is the basic one that we did, and it is working for now for us. Here it's working, and it's working, and we are going to do, sorry, now, so yes, we are going to do, we see that everything is working as we wanted, and is matching, and our is matching our how would I say, is matching our backend. So all that we can see here is that we can add, we can sign up, we can not sign up, we can donate, and then we can list the donation, and we can list them by ascending order. We can list them by dietary. So if we go to the backend now to see what happened here, let me put it here as much bigger. As you see, we were able to do this, and this is the result here. But we were able to add, put, delete. You see, look at this. We can put is where we were adding, we were rating automatically, and then here, this is where we are getting all the donation, and then now we are posting a donation. You see, we are posting a donation here. I think all is working, no error, and then the red line here is it's just a one that we need to look at it later on. And we select that, look, when we delete here, we are deleting this by ID. We delete the ID of this donation, and that's all. So I hope and we are still working on the project, as we want to make sure that we have a login page and a sign up page that is not yet we didn't we are still working on it, on the way to bring it out, and then more feature to bring. We'll bring the next time, the more features next time. Thank you for listening.